I'm glad you at least came.
Not a total asshole. Not all the time, anyway.
Yeah, the problem was that not that you're an asshole, it's that I was an asshole and I really didn't expect you to show up. Um, I guess what do you what do you know? What what have you heard that
The
I can
stuff
fill
that
in
I have
gaps?
heard has been so far and in between that even if I were to try to take the parts and make it into a story that makes any sort of sense, I couldn't. I know it has a lot to do with the lady that I took a missing person report from. That's about the gist of it.
Yeah. Um, there is no quick way at all to summarize this. Um, I guess the only way that really it's gonna sound absurd either way. Psychopath gun for hire. People didn't like that I was training dogs. Beat the shit out of me, that didn't work. Tried to kill me, that didn't work. Uh Went after my friends. Finally got me. Uh Spent a long time with zero control. Let me go for God knows what reason. Um then again, went after my friends. Damn near killed a few of them. Then, for some odd reason, saved one of them from somebody else. I'm telling you, she was batshit crazy. It, huh. Yeah, there's no way to summarize this. She just kept tormenting everybody. She's she's dead now. Um,
Pause. What?
her mom said she's dead.
The mom told you that she's dead?
There's no good way to explain that either.
Wait, so she knows that her daughter's dead, but she keeps coming up to file additional reports about her daughter being missing?
I only heard of one. Oh, her mom's
I,
crazy too. There's no way she's not crazy. She seems so innocent, but it runs in the Thompson genes. They're fucking crazy. They are absolutely batshit crazy, Riley. I swear to God, it all sounds fake. It sounds like some just elaborate bullshit. And that's not even including the details of it. I endless texts, endless phone calls, just constant torment of her fucking with everybody. She was always just out of reach, just the tiniest bit out of reach from everybody until she wasn't. Now she's apparently gone, but her mom's crazy. Her mom is fucking crazy.
so all of this is over the dog?
Multiple dogs. It started with that. She was just a she someone hired her to scare me off of training the dogs. It didn't work. She became obsessive. It was almost like an obsession, quite literally. To then ruin my life. But then when she couldn't ruin my life, she went to ruin my friends' lives to ruin my life. And essentially ruined everybody's lives we're all pretty fucked up now. And then it just spiraled into she's a psychopath. Now her mom thinks someone killed her. And her mom's fucking crazy. I want you to just sit on that one for a second, because if she got it from her mom and she's that fucking crazy, yeah. It's been an interesting one.
Okay, so, I mean, trying to put the pieces together. Still hung up on the fact that she said her daughter's dead, but so if she's so obsessed with, I mean, is the mother obsessive in the same way that the daughter was?
I don't know. I I I don't know, but I probably fucked up.
You fucked up. That's surprising.
Yeah, no, not really, is it? It's really not. Been doing a lot of that lately, but I wanted answers. Decided to seek answers from a psychopath that I had a hunch was a little bit crazy, but I didn't know she was actually that crazy, and I went looking for answers and I found all of the wrong ones.
You found the wrong answers.
Yeah. And I sold the kennels. Clay doesn't know about that one either, so yeah. It was the kennels part was not a lie. They are no more.
I don't understand why that constitutes you just dropping off the face of the earth for 2 months.
It Yeah, it probably doesn't, but things have been very, very hectic. If your daughter went after the people around me, great minds think alike, I guess. Which is what I don't want. Again.
I guess I get that in part.
I know it's a bullshit excuse, but if you had every single link to the chain, it would make sense. But even I don't have every link to the chain anymore. There has been so many ups and downs and so much constant bullshit. That that woman was batshit crazy. Sophia Thompson, she was fucking nuts.
Yeah, I've done my research into Sophia Thompson. I've had some spare time.
Yeah.
Some unanswered questions I have about her, but if Mom's saying she's dead, I guess I won't be getting those answers.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what the questions are, I guess, because I unfortunately knew her quite well.
I think I have more questions for my own good right now.
Yeah, that's
Lots of them, actually, a concerning amount.
is fair. But expected. Kind of just threw a lot at you right there, didn't I?
I mean, I'd rather have this than to just kind of be left out in the middle of nowhere with nothing. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I guess that's fair, but I don't know if knowing even really makes it any better.
It. How does Clay fall into all of this, and why is he so unwilling to talk about everything? That's a question that's burning a hole in my brain because he was very, very strange the other day when I talked to him.
He's a he's an interesting person. I met quite a few cops. Long story short, you see me on the bikes all the time. It started with a dirt bike. Um, Obviously getting into trouble, as always. Uh, Met a lot of cops through my idiotic ways, I guess you could call them. Um, he was one of them.
So he's just kind of like inadvertently involved in everything then?
I mean, she went after him too. Was one of the friends that she went after to get at me. She tormented that poor man. It was constant. It was like it was her mission to just completely fuck with him and tear him apart. And he doesn't share because he's a very private person. He always has been. If he feels like it's not his place, he won't. I feel like he felt like it wasn't his place. I feel like he didn't want to fuck anything up between us, but I kind of already did that myself, so I guess it was just him trying to preserve my stupidity. I don't know.
I'll take that. It was, yeah, it was very, very strange. Every time I talk to him, he gets like weird.
I can't explain the weirdness. Can't explain the weirdness. I don't know why he's so fucking weird.
Man, it wouldn't be so bad, but like he approached me, and it just I don't know how to explain what happened, but that it doesn't really answer, but it kind of gives me I don't know. And then every time I see him, he's trying to like tell me stuff, but not tell me stuff, which is even more weird.
He's kind of really bad at keeping any sort of secrets or private information private. It kind of just becomes public, whether or not he means to.
Yeah, yeah, I learned that my first day actually talking to him.
He Yeah, I'm slightly concerned about how much you know about me because he's got a big mouth. You probably know more than I think you know, which is maybe you don't though, because obviously he's given you bits and pieces, but I don't know what those bits and pieces have been, and that is slightly concerning. It's like when you go out and get really drunk, black out, and don't remember what you said the night before, and then you're like looking at someone concerned because you're like, oh fuck, what did I say to them? But in this case, it's, oh fuck, what did he say? Because I did a lot of really, really stupid things a while ago when we had first met that you would probably call me an idiot for, but then again, I think I've already proven myself to be a major fucking idiot, and I am rambling now, so
A
I
little bit.
apologize for that
A
one.
little bit.
Just a little bit.
So all of this is because you didn't think I could handle myself and some little old British lady?
Yet that there's no nice way to put this. You're a very confident woman, but you're very nosy, and the Thompsons don't like nosy.
Most
And
people
mixed with
don't.
your confidence, they tend to take that as a challenge, and I'm not so much worried that you can't handle yourself against a little old British lady. She's not British, by the way.
What?
Um,
Pause.
but
Every time you say something about this lady, it's blowing my mind a tiny little bit. What?
I honestly don't know if she is or isn't. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit confused on that fact myself, but either the hit knocked the accent off,
The
or it was just an attempt to discombobulate me, which it definitely did. But and the point is I'm not scared that you can't handle a little British lady or American. I don't. That's not the point. All right. I'm not even sure on that fact if that's a fact or just a hypothesis at this point. She's fucking crazy. I you're you would antagonize it is the issue because they like the confident ones and they will destroy their lives just for fun. That's what Sophia did to like 5 people. She killed my dog.
heard about
That,
that a couple of times, yeah.
yeah, yeah. So anything you care about, if there is anything you care about you, it's about what she'll find to hurt you with.
You hit her? Was it at least like a solid hit? Did she deserve it? Was it a fight?
It was a very, very solid hit. I wouldn't call it a fight. That would imply that there was any resistance. Which I guess everyone's definition of resistance is different. It was deserved, but probably a really bad idea to punch a psychopath.
Yeah,
Really
it
bad idea.
usually doesn't end too terribly well.
No, that's kind of what I'm concerned about here. That's part of the reason I disappeared. Hoping that maybe she would not be as mad because when crazy gets mad, bad things happen. From past experience. I
That
don't
is
have
fair.
any more dogs for her to kill though, so I. Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense than you were trying to make it out to be. Like, not make sense.
Don't want it to make sense. Nothing that ridiculous should make sense.
In a whole, no, not really. But, like, broken down bit by bit in, like, the results of what's happened, it's not as crazy as you make it out to be.
That's fair. Okay. Well, yeah, again, last time someone tried explaining, they got put on a psych hold.
Can't
Did
imagine
not
that
end
went
well.
too well for your friend.
No. No, not for the cops either, really. They kind of yeah. She's probably never going to trust them again.
Heard a little bit about that. You know, it's funny how I genuinely, I think I know more about your friend than I do about you sometimes.
That's yeah. Yeah, you know, her and I were just having that conversation too that we don't even really know each other that well. I guess I'm bad at backstory, history. I don't know. I'm not a sharer, despite the fact that I've been rambling for probably 15 minutes now.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess I share the wrong things. I mean, I just rambled on and on about my dog getting killed and punching somebody that I probably shouldn't have told you I punched somebody, and then I told you a lot of things that I'm gonna be honest, I probably shouldn't have told you like 90% of that because not only does it now put you in a bad place, it kind of made me look like more of an asshole than I did before. I just like abandoned everything for 2 months.
Yeah, you know, I have no argument for you on that one, unfortunately.
Yeah, yeah. I have a bad history of saying the wrong things and doing the wrong things. I think I want to learn, but no, not
No,
really.
most people
Not
don't.
really.
That'd be like me learning to mind my own business sometimes. It's not gonna happen.
Some things are just inherently there, you know? For me, it's making really, really stupid, irrational decisions.
Yeah, stop doing that. That probably solve a lot of your problems. I won't lie.
Yeah, I would say I would try to stop making bad decisions, but I can't make promises that I can't keep.
Well, I mean, after this, I see you as less of an asshole than I did 2 months ago and 2 days ago when I sent that long text message. I am sorry if I came off very abrasive in that because that was sent after a really shitty shift and lack of sleep for several different reasons. But I mean, it's all water under the bridge or whatever the saying is. If I'm not mistaken, there's still a dinner owed somewhere along the way.
There, there is. Uh, there is? Really? I
I
thought you
do
would have told me to get fucked.
remember something about that. So, I mean, as long as you decide not to drop off the face of the earth for another 2 months, I'll be around.
Yeah, and the text was that was deserved. I'd say that was deserved. Um,
Stop
yeah,
punching
that
people. Um,
I'll try
yeah.
my best.
Like I said,
You
I'll be around.
all right? You stay safe. Don't get kidnapped or anything.
Was that foreshadowing? I don't know if that was foreshadowing or not.